lifestyle known to men, which forces them just to repent. The lips I've slipped with no regrets is forcing me to lose respect for those who claim to be the best. They lay like metals across my chest. I calculate and move, descend like centipedes to move exact attack with no remorse. Knocked him off the course, I'm searching for the man who claims to be invincible. Every step predictable, seeming undetectable. Found him and I left him brain dead like a rotten vegetable.
The most treacherous mistake of your life is survive. You survive to the baddest, but now you're deprived of your luck. And I'm glad that you met your demise and you burn with the sun that will set in your eyes. The treacherous mistake of your life is survive. You survive to the baddest, but now you're deprived of your luck. And I'm glad that you met your demise and you burn with the sun that will set in your eyes.
Watch me slither away to the wickedest day, intoxicated with hate and regret. To unsettle at the beast to be rest peacefully and leisurely. No reasoning, no bargaining. I'm targeting my prey, marveling at the way they begin arguing like options have been given. The pathetic life they're living's taken vacant within seconds. Another death to my collection, flesh and blood for my aggression. The repression, feeling and killing is my killing till it's time again. Refilling this to the masses to let y'all know what state of mind I'm in.
The treacherous mistake of your life is survive. You survive to the baddest, but now you're deprived of your luck. And I'm glad that you met your demise, that you burn with the sun that will set in your eyes. The treacherous mistake of your life is survive. You survive to the baddest, but now you're deprived of your luck. And I'm glad that you met your demise, that you burn with the sun that will set in your eyes.
Never mind the funeral, live the higher life. Step outside your cubicle. Chiropractic style like a pyro, stamp your smile at the point of ignition. Out of the Inquisition, sponsors mission, dawn division, non-commission. No competition, the villainous hunger for the opposition. Cannabis crumbling the common vision of the whole tradition of the whole collision. Listening trees, whispering wind. On the funeral, murals of the mind.
Ellipse, in which the two axes are of equal length. Circulos, a plane curve generated by one point, moving at a constant distance from a fixed point. An unofficial association of people or groups, Olmeca, once around, ellipse, in which the two axes are of equal length. A plane curve generated by one point, moving at a constant distance from a fixed point. An unofficial association of which
Los ojos suspiran, gritos de pena, de amor y de dolor. Es cuestión de esperar, hacerles el favor de mirarlos, miralas, con tiempo y sin temor, con tiempo y sin temor. Tomando en cuenta la sabiduría de libros, encuentro que no sé nada. Lo más que sé, lo menos que sé, será por falta de ser o seriamente ser. Solicitudes falsas, acabo en cero, pero ciertamente lo único que sé es que existo. Sueños son de ellos, ellos son los dueños. El cuerpo es sagrado, pero llora por su abuso. Ayuda, viene con sus propios problemas. Círculos y círculos, círculos y círculos. Ayuda, viene con sus propios problemas. Círculos y círculos, círculos y círculos. ¡Ja! Ya saben, un círculo es la vida entera. Round and round it goes. Los ojos suspiran, nuevamente empezamos en el principio del sonido del ayer. Hoy y mañana ven, encontraremos el mismito carácter del amanecer. Tomando en cuenta errores del hombre, mujer, pues ponte trucha con la mecánica, te doy un sobrenombre. Pendejo, robot, cabrón, huevón, ¿no quieres entender? Tu vida un carrusel, caminos sin esquinas, entradas ni salidas, atrapados en orillas indefinitivas. Por supuestamente que si no, casi sí, siempre igual. Círculos, lo más que vivo, lo más que muero, no puedo acabar ya que nunca empecé. Historias sin moral, así te pueden atrapar. Círculos y círculos, círculos y círculos. Así está, güey, así ya déjalo, cabrón. Pon atención.
it. Keeps going on handful. Fuck. Hey, tell Gino that you. Don't I have the fucking coverage and shit? You do, but we're still covered.
It's like gravity lost faith in trees when I face the faces and they're facing me. If I could rearrange the need, move my feet to let you breathe. I'm faded like I'm fading in and out. I've waited and I waited, but I don't know how. Turn around, pay attention and raise an eyebrow. Listen to what they mention in case it's crucial. But I shall say this for the sake of the rain, the making of the river, the lake and the drain. How we stand and deliver sips of the pain, bottle up the danger, departing on a plane. That the same it doesn't matter rips us apart. That the game of us together just fell too far from the mark of the reference point where I part. Shot in the light, shot in the love, and lost in the dark, in the dark, in the dark.
Till I'm dizzy, put my pockets in a frenzy. So I started flipping nickel sacks and dimes of the strizzy. Not really realizing it was risky, only wishing to make dough on the side. Plus enough to stay high. Graduated a chronic, the bomb is crops if you bought it. You want it more when you finish. Didn't have the cash, I would front it to keep my clients committed and coming back for more bags. The minute I ran out, I'd re-up cause it meant a new stash. A new agenda for cash, as the vendor would grab. My name got spread around fast, invited everywhere, by everyone, anywhere carrying some. Careless and daring, swearing I'd never be wearing cuffs. Barely aware because I'm up in the air with the clouds that I will blow out in various areas. Me, myself, and I, it's the bud that would carry us. Married to Mary Jane and loving it serious. Addicted to the green like I'm feeling precarious. A blunt in the morning, a quick grip before work. A bowl of my break along with the proof of my thirst. Thinking life is great, that's when it got worse. Just when I thought life was great, it took a turn for the worse. Rolling on me fast with the siren on. Lights are flashing, guns are drawn. I'm asking what I did wrong. They grab me by the arm and send me to the side. First they're looking through my car, then they're reading my rights. Phone in the back of their car, watching my O's get towed. Now it's off to a jail where my cell is cold. Not only charged with possession, but for sales of dough. Trying to read between the line, but it spells no hope. It's time to call my folks and let them know that I failed. Let them know that I'm a joke and ask for help with the bail. I never felt as bad as I felt, telling them the deal. Wishing this was all a nightmare, but it wasn't, it's real. 3 years of formal probation, 3 years of pissing in a cup, plus also I'm facing 6 months of Caltrans placed in Narcotics Anonymous. Honestly, I want out of this, but I'm stuck with it. Try to get a job, but my record's affecting the background check when inspecting. So of course they're not selecting me. This felony's prohibiting me, limiting me, giving me a heavier burden to carry with me. Prohibiting me, limiting me, giving me a heavier burden to carry with me.
Attention, there will be no testing within the next 24 hours. Continue to call daily for additional instructions.
3 years of formal probation, 3 years of pissing in a cup, plus also I'm facing 6 months of Caltrans placed in Narcotics Anonymous. Honestly, I want out of this, but I'm stuck with it. Try to get a job, but my record's affecting the background check when inspecting. So of course they're not selecting me. This felony's prohibiting me, limiting me, giving me a heavier burden to carry with me. Prohibiting me, limiting me, giving me a heavier burden to carry with me.
It ain't no new thing, to tell the truth, that these things are going on. We point out very expressly the fact that
remind, relight, recite, release, rethink, reuse, retouch, reform, remind. All of my love, all of my trust, all of my peeps, all of my life, all of my grief, all of my time, all of my dreams I will never forget. All that I knew, all that was mine, moments in time, left unrefined, mental rewind, scenes that combine, a wide open mind, significant rhyme. I'm tired of trying to compete with everyone else. I'm telling myself, forget the wealth and just produce tracks of a positive form. Stay out of the norm, rethink and reform, retouch and recite, reuse and remind. You'll suffer by life, you win and you lose. The chances you take with people who which refuse to be fake. It's too late to go back, sign that contract, be proud of yourself. Cause in the afterlife, your soul will gladly pay you back for what you did was right. Right? Release, rethink, reuse, retouch, reform, remind, relight, recite, release, rethink, reuse, retouch, reform, remind, relight, recite, release, rethink, reuse, retouch, reform, remind, relight, recite, release, rethink, reuse, retouch, reform, remind, relight,
years, pushing the envelope, highly contendable, interconnectable, unclear my approximate time of arrival. But when it finally hits, it spins you, wins you over again. You'll be looking to lower it, get your audio, media, this driver. Killer conniver, subscriber to the tribal fire. Frequent flyer, mileage multiplying like a flying fish, making a blind wish. Quest for vision, making a blind wish.
I welcome anyone from anywhere if they dare to compare to the rain. Will embarrass your name, it ain't fair to the game that half the groups I don't have a new style that careless and plain. But I swear that a change is about to take place, and once you get a taste of the realness, y'all are gonna see what I mean. Raw, frustrated and mad at the scene, tired of the liars, placed on the flyers, hired for the night, but they don't rock it right. Sloppy on the mic, not precise enough. I like slicing up grooves at a time, driving them crazy like they're losing their mind. We're out on the prowl and we're out of control. If you want a piece of us, let's roll. Said if you want a piece of the rain, let's go.
Attention, did I mention born? Built the beat you walking on, head bobbing on with CD-ROM since lights went on. I'm feeling the rhythm of rap, you're feeling like crap, I laugh at that. One of the sickest cats who went outside track. You dealing with that, I'm dealing with this. And you the epitome of miss. Everyone knows you were not like a bit, damn right it's this. My fist even bigger than this, and I never choked in the clutch. Never was close, my hands on the ball. Looked in your eyes, I knew you would fall. Matter or not, your face got blown. Like the night you got it home.
I'm intoxicated with cognitive operatives, imprisoned by my senses, defenses is instant inches away from manifest destiny. My thought quenches intense rims, relentless man's dry drenches screams, ancestry streams in my veins like flames from the sun, gaining grains of life, numb sour limelight. I avoid the dim night light.
confined but truly released. When rhyme is proving theories need our remind. We draw the line, inclined to fully unleash a fine. No hermit like beast, but when emitted vocally, the focus be the harder free, a reservoir depositing infinite capacity, pass the transmit tenacity through some massive heat. Extra instrument next to rhythm, next to excellent mental messages, flexing instrument, forget to mention it. Text the rest of them cynical lessons, it's overdue and all will be accordingly providing proof.
A chemical genetic sentence sessions mention confessions of truth, misuse elements, aggressive lessons edging phases. Now amazing faces, different races hating what you do. Now it's time to see the shit that I'm professing. Never caring, daring allocations, revelations with no clue. As I travel through dimensions, always dissing.
I hang ups next to your compact manifesto. Phantom adapt so you react too slow and let go. My mind knows as time grows stains that turn medical. Clinically normal enough to make out a miracle. I send it for a while, they empty it out. Push and pull. In need or in drought, live like sphere. Over these cities of blocks, stronger than air. When I'm holding down surface we walk. Cause I've been in and out of life as we know it. Reaching for stars within still motion. Cause I've been in and out of life as we know it. Reaching for stars within still motion.
We can make him better than he was. Better, stronger, faster.
Strike like alpha mind, potential to be aligned with humble yet puzzling minds. Therefore I must be inclined to move mountains with the blink of an eye. Make what emotion live for one try. Why bother to move that far when I can make it come to I? But of course the discourse of my state of nature only goes according to the laws in the book, not the ones erased by men. Can you comprehend the ones that wants to give you help, assuming that you can get help? To believe in the myth of the dream is to live, to conceive of the risk of the scheme is to teach, to relieve of yourself with the keen is to seek, to deceive of the one at the top is to quit. To believe in the myth of the dream is to live, to conceive of the risk of the scheme is to teach, to relieve of yourself with the keen is to seek, to deceive of the one at the top is to quit.
Now that I possess the remote control, I conduct a robotic puppet show. I can either destroy or spare your soul. Win or lose, similar tech high by bow. But you get no chances though, so you better cooperate. Take a circuit, take a operate on a mind, but it's no use, it's no good. So I push the button to trigger detonation, to paint a bigger picture. Your obliteration, a failure, a faulty synthetic creation. I further research and study with patience, fixing flaws and finding facts, waiting for the right moment to release my upgrade. We live to advance a completely unpaved road to the unknown, elite and unscathed.
Premeditated dialogue, try to find a flaw, then try to find a wall to hide behind to find a side of all. The right of all MCs have been taken away, cause I despise them all, then invite them all to step up and come get slayed. My tongue's a double-edged blade, slash, sledgehammer, that'll slammer, sucker to his grave. I surf on top of hands while the whole crowd does the wave. You're amazed by the words and the way they're arranged. Inside of a hidden pocket lies, they heal into all of my pain, I'm hard to explain. I'm part of a chain reaction, the last main contraption made for tracking down and trapping distractions. The square root of satisfaction's an option to be made between the duration of the womb and the coffin. The movement is often new and adopted, viewed and forgotten. You got it? Got it? Good. Now repeat it every night before you go to bed. Amen.
For what you are about to receive, may the Lord make you truly thankful.
Open the floodgates, open the portholes of mine intake. Hoping for one way, open what war holes does find escape. Bill over for gyrates, my brain with bow tie plus cover bun. Some are none, some are run, equivalency slim to none. Unique's appreciated, few bleak creatures made it, created, later paraded it. Launch an invisible cell wall, missiles, an array of it. It's better be quick, merit. Hope of the mind's ducks, probing to ensure complete influx. Scope of the mind's tuck, scoping who endures the tedious. Photo the nebulas, hit space to be rich laser beam. For hopping over hunters and a polishing my 20cm chrome horseshoes. Open through darkness, warping metal crafts to settle issues. Like question, am I galloping in this intergalactic equestrian district? Guessing my whereabouts, guessing there's space trails on this trip. Close the floodgates, close the portholes of my intake. Flowers at your wake, listen in action, your name's engraved.
It never should have been that way.
It never should have happened like that.
My intention was good, but it turned out bad. Now I'm wishing I could take it all back.
It never should have been that way.
It never should have happened like that.
Everything I've done that's wrong could never be taken back.
It never should have been that way.
It never should have happened like that.
My intention was good, but it turned out bad. Now I'm wishing I could take it all back.
It never should have been that way.
It never should have happened like that.
Everything I've done that's wrong can never be taken back.
Times are hard, so you have to provide survival supplies. Can't pay the light while you're barely making ends meet. Got a fridge in the kitchen, but it's empty. So broke, you have thoughts of attempting a quick scheme like a sick fiend. So broke, you're desperate, about to be evicted. If the back pay along with the interest doesn't get paid by the first of the month, giving you 3 days to make a plan or a plan. Try to come up with a way to get quick ends. Just then, trouble begins to unfold, and it's never been colder. The more you get older, the more you regret. You'll never forget the day they told you you've been caught on tape, so get on your way. If they only knew that you honestly did what you did for all the right reasons, thieving in order to keep your home from creeping away from beneath your nose. Instead, you failed, and everybody knows. You failed, and everybody knows. Oh yes, you failed, and everybody knows. They know.
It never should have been that way.
It never should have happened like that.
Everything I've done that's wrong could never be taken back.
It never should have been that way.
It never should have happened like that.
My intention was good, but it turned out bad. Now I'm wishing I could take it all back.
It never should have been that way.
It never should have happened like that.
Everything I've done that's wrong can never be taken back.
It never should have been that way.
It never should have happened like that.
My intention was good, but it turned out bad. Now I'm wishing I could take it all back.
Never should have been that way. I lost my job, I lost my throne. 2 kids at home, fuck mobile phones. No beats, no friends, no life, no hype. Running in a circle, lost and dry. Staring at myself and able to rewind my life and not someone else. Living in a hell, might as well dwell in a place where maggots rest and people living in incest. Quite a bit of interest I had. Want a better life, should've bought a better mic to freely express and paint these pictures on my chest for you and the rest of the world to see how hard it really is to be me. I'm not asking for your sympathy, it's simply me trying to forget mistakes that I made, lies that I've told, tales that are fake, but it's all too late. A sick retrospect on my search for respect, but all I got for the rest of my life was neglect.
It never should have been that way.
It never should have happened like that.
My intention was good, but it turned out bad. Now I'm wishing I could take it all back.
It never should have been that way.
It never should have happened like that.
Everything I've done that's wrong can never be taken back.
It never should have been that way.
It never should have happened like that.
My intention was good, but it turned out bad. Now I'm wishing I could take it all back.
It never should have been that way.
It never should have happened like that.
Everything I've done that's wrong can never be taken back.
I'm wishing I could take it all back. I'm wishing I could take it all back.
That's cool, just copy it. Just loop that motherfucker. Yeah, just loop it, dick. Just loop it. Yeah. That's the one that got a shoot for you. Your shit was boring, fool. Your shit was boring. That shit was That's what I'm saying. As soon as that fool got up, he's off. You recorded that shit on dick. He's off. He smiled. Let me hear it. He smiled. Let me hear it.
This is a story about friends, brethren, sisterin, homies, partners. This is a story
ones that piss you off day after day. Friends, disappoint you by the choices that they make. Friends, the ones that never wanna hear you out, man, but they my homies, man, see you got to understand. Friends, the ones that got your back day after day. Friends, that support you in the choices that you make. Friends, the ones that will forever lend a hand, see they my homies, man, see you got to understand. Talk to build with, complain to fight with, comply to stick with, no matter what the circumstances can or may be. Them the ones, yes, them the ones you cry to cry with, beg to laugh with. At times they're unwilling to listen only cause they've grown up in an environment that doesn't listen to their voices, leaving them scattered around the city without a notion of interpreting their lives as fishes in the sea. But at last my lasting friends are invoked and work and got the upper hand. Not to mention school books, computers, microphone headphones. You don't even know them two dudes that I met at Project Blow. Blew my mind, drew up the skills that I had. The most intelligent people I've ever met. Tied in a vinyl car one of them and it picked me up in his G-Ride. The other third reminds me of myself for his ability to block the world away from sight. No wrong or right. The most gifted, mystifying misfit has the world in the palm of his hand only if he wants it. I know them for 4 years, but it seems like a lifetime. We never shedded tears, but we spit our life in all rhymes. Hard times, 4 times, with no lights, but it's alright. We sat down in darkness on couches talking madness. Respect was important, but not enough to fight. We sat down and stressed it, but friendship is endless. Doors open, but you're better off not coming down when I'm coming back from a day full of work in school. Fool, you be knowing how I get all stressed and having to eat with less than enough in a place that ain't all mine. Having to pay for the rent to remain as a tenant, having to be codependent. Family left, no family left. What's worse, they left me dead and took my very best friend. This here rapping then began with the tape. It made me forget and it made me feel safe. And it came from the hands of a friend that insisted I return even though I was trying to escape. Friends, the ones that piss you off day after day. Friends, disappoint you by the choices that they make. Friends, the ones that never wanna hear you out, man, but they my homies, man, see you got to understand. Friends, the ones that got your back day after day. Friends, that support you in the choices that you make. Friends, the ones that always seem to understand. If you got homies like this, let me see you raise your hands. Morales, generosity is something to admire. Respect, love, hard work, something to admire. The ones on Newmark ran the streets with a burning fire. Pride, honest, tough, proud with a smile. 2 brothers, 2 fathers, 1 gone, 1 mother, 1 home. It's hard, I know, you know, your spirit is strong. The last of the Mohicans is the first thing I remember you by. Your personality was funny and I think I know why. Why did I meet you in the latter portion of my life? The type of things you know will help you in the aftermath. This is my history, the ones that make me mad, the ones that make me gloom, and the ones that make me sad. I tapped enough into his life to save him from destruction. I loved her then I hated her, she played with my emotions. I loved her once again and so we tried some reconstruction. To these 2 people I will always give them my devotion. Anything that we had to do to stay out of trouble. Anything that we had to do to stay out of trouble. Graffiti writing, breaking, football girls are dancing, making music. Anything that we had to do to stay out of trouble. These are the people from the city of Rosemead. My reflection, my mirror, my heart, body, soul, and mind, spirit together as one. I will never forget, I will never forget. Friend, the ones that piss you off day after day. Friend, disappoint you by the choices that they make. Friend, the ones that never wanna hear you out.
Whatever happened to relax, mellow out, drink a brew with your girl, with your crew, or your fans, or that bum in the street who would watch your car at a show just to get something to eat in return. Let it burn, just do it wisely. It don't surprise me that we live in such a fast-paced life like this, but sometimes I really have to admit I call it late to work, and in my car I sit, enjoy the rays of the sun, take a sip of the view, take a drive down the coast, and do what comes naturally. Actually, that's why I made this song. So when things are getting hectic, I remind myself there ain't nothing that a little Heineken can't fix. Whether it's music, love, talk, whatever works for you. Just keep in mind that your mind is a powerful tool. Use it wisely and always remain cool. Use it wisely and always remain cool. Use it wisely and always remain cool. That's my message from me to you. Message from me to you. Whatever happened to Mellow? He was such a nice kid. He used to walk around the streets smiling only his biz. Whatever happened to Mellow? He used to write songs about a beautiful girl, this beautiful world. Whatever happened to Mellow? He was such a nice kid. He used to walk around the streets smiling only his biz. Whatever happened to Mellow? He used to write songs about a beautiful girl, this beautiful world. Mellow was a kid who grew up in the face of technology, but never really let it affect his cool, calm collectiveness. What he possessed was great and everyone knew this, but yet no one seemed to really care. He got lost in the hype, people laughed at him, and I knew it wasn't right, so I asked the fella to go, come back when it was calm. So we moved back with his moms, haven't seen him since. But if I really know my man, he's probably rocking mics, or should I say some heads, or rubbing on some breasts of the most beautiful women that live in this world, or flipping the ripping the script on cats who try to test. Whatever happened to Mellow? He was such a nice kid. He used to walk around the streets minding only his biz. Whatever happened to Mellow? He used to write songs about a beautiful girl, this beautiful world. Whatever happened to Mellow? He was such a nice kid. He used to walk around the streets minding only his biz. Whatever happened to Mellow? He used to write songs about a beautiful girl, this beautiful world. Whatever happened to Mellow? Acid rain. Whatever happened to Mellow? A-Rod, Big Bad Biz. What up, Biz? Whatever happened to Mellow? ESP, Express. What up? Whatever happened to Mellow? Larva, Missing Bay. Whatever happened to Mellow? Mike Mansun. Yo. Whatever happened to Mellow? Neila, Ozik. What up, Ozik Kills? Whatever happened to Mellow? Slow Rider. What up, Carlos? Yeah. Whatever happened to Mellow? DJ Tetris. Yeah, one love. Mellow. Mad Five. Skillborn. 2002. Skillborn. Yeah. Who got a beer? You got a beer? Better crack that shit open. Give me a sip.
Affected the spirit.
Strictly freestyle. Jizzm high definition.
Affected the spirit.
What did you think about that style that you heard? Listen to every word you got served. You deserve to observe it's a curve, or maybe you're a curve, push you up against the earth. Put you in the covers next to the next to the herbs. Nerds, listen to these fools that thought they were birds. Wings they can't spread, they can't do nothing but dread. Thought they were living, waking up dead. Or waking up today, get out of the afterlife and styles and our strife. Striving, knifing, diving, stop conniving. I'm arriving upon the scene to show you something without a hyping. Don't try to cut it off or shut it off when I'm sniping. This is what I'm piping, I'm side swiping. I'm typing your name in the middle of your death certificate. Get it straight when you couldn't spit, you couldn't shit. Got your anal all up, cut up in the Drano styles that can complain that ain't nobody leaving you with nothing but a swollen colon. You're balling, you're bowling, you ain't rolling. You're fucked up when you're swollen. I'm the microphone, I'm holding, it's golden. You are chosen. I am the chosen one. You're cold out in the middle of the frozen world. Lo and behold, don't let your soul be sold. I'm bold. This is the way the story is told. Jizzm high definition, that motherfucker's too much, too deep. Don't sleep. Peep the touch of the microphone with the vocal cord, letting it feel something that's for real. The still is gonna be on the wheels while you're breathing out your gills. This is happening for real. Chills, baby, triggering down your spine. Yo, listening to my rhyme, it isn't a rhyme, this is a facade. It's letting you know it's not kind. No time to tell you what just happened. You're the one who fell through the gap in, and I'm snapping with another contraction, breaking it down to the parts like a fraction. Subtraction of the microphone, I take my traction. It's action, camera, me and my stamina. Up against the wall, we continue slamming ya. We can rest between sets, still we continue to manifest and bust playing out these jets. You can feel my throat blow as I continue to flow. I let my city grow.
Who was fed to the fire first? The victim of desire, thirst for karma, sorry for the vile burst of carnage. Could have been a lot worse. The garbage that you spoke could have left you armless prior to your torturous choke. You rolled the dice and went for broke. Your body went up in flames and smoke. You paid the price as you awoke in hell on a can be made of skeletal bones. And I know now that you're there that you're a little bit more regretful. But it's pointless cause your net so worth on earth was nothing more than a measly peso. You were just another mortal, nothing special.
I try to see from a Wordseye view. I lie to be where we all stand true. It's most of me but only half of you who feel the love and then lose it too. From where I sit the glow's quite big, and my dreams interpret this as counterfeit. So I believe in more than a clock that ticks. My God is a God that won't create the shit that's everywhere. I seem to look and ponder when I bait my hook with the spell I'm under. Blame it on 77, blame it on September, blame it on the rain. If you can't remember, then leave it there, cause what is past is a mystery that declines the future if it's caught up in misery. Electric shadows in the circumference of everything, so swallow the hollow and stay away from the sting. I never told you that humans don't lie, that time is forever within the words eye. We live so much that we have to die, so I ain't giving up for some afterlife. I never told you that humans don't lie, that time is forever within the words eye. We live so much that we have to die, so I ain't giving up for some afterlife. What is before me is all I intake. From vision to invisible, we penetrate as if they're ink wells out. Dig into crates, slipping it out of consciousness with internal debates. Should I or shouldn't I alter the script, rearrange the change to somehow make it fit? Answer this or set me free in my own snake pit. Let me roam alone before you box up and tape this for shipment, cause I need handled with care. Arms around myself, hesitant to share, cause trust seems to murder the rest of hope that I wear. So recipes must be better than the ropes of despair. The rest of me tied up in a triple knot, constructive constriction, captured and caught, brought before the judgment, the sleep in the walk. But only fools rush in when the words I stop. I never told you that humans don't lie, that time is forever within the words I. We live so much that we have to die, so I ain't giving up for some afterlife. I never told you that humans don't lie, that time is forever within the words I. We live so much that we have to die, so I ain't giving up for some afterlife.
Men traveling through the orchid of a maze purple dance. A quest for my art on free at last. We found the path correct to work and give it all with correctional facilities. Are full of norms can only expand upon the cradle of humanity. Born again in the given mechanical arms to be at war with them. Them are the ones who trot run, never walk watch with a speck of reckoning. By me and the rest of the rain, a long way to your ESP. Scratching up the sickest sounds to complement our similar styles. Styles nevertheless bound to amount to animal like habits. Blend the blood with water as I'm swerving for the fire. Just to be in touch with the most illuminating. 10 cups up in the air to celebrate the uptaking.
When the rain unites, we speak the truth and keep it clear so you can gain insight on what we do and what you hear so you don't take a slight. Some fakers might, but we'll turn them out and about. Don't let a day go by without trying to abrade your mind, cause it's a fatal time, owed into your name no time. I've halo minds, any kind of nonsense is blocked from my thought process and wiped out from my subconscious.
It's blocked from my thought process and wiped out from my subconscious.
I perplex you with the most extraordinary life forms that a range of humans, animals, aliens, and android-like cyborgs. I teleport to the battle station and begin to engage in mic wars. And I got the enemies that my mind, body, and soul takes flight towards. 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 Origin, abiogenesis, polymorphic with aquatic soul. The head chief of the sea patrol. I wanted the waters, I'm known as the nemesis. I also fly the skies in human form, a transportation Pegasus. Today we turn to an open mic session where idiots gather around to rhyme and discuss the main social topic of the week, irrelevance. And pure disgust I oversee with an every go view. No thoughts of landing and jumping into no cipher. Lucky for them because my sting's too venomous in the form of a viper. With the wings I have, I fly, I swim, take a leap to the main corridors of the heavens. Fly, grab, wind, walk, talk, swim deep in a hint of venomous presence. Animal having no heart, serpent, animal with one word, both distort the ways of life to bring about a brand new race in its truest essence.
MCs, whatever you call them, they're not saying anything. I paid $30 to go to a show and I don't get anything out of it. If I was a rapper, I wonder what I would say. Let me think. I speak aimlessly over the beat, watching each discrete step. I had both of my eyes surgically removed from my face, then placed in my feet. Let's feast as I authenticate my mind state. Pure energy, indicating these catering to these capabilities that belong to my energy. As turmoil and coil and leaks free amongst freak bitter liar for rhymers that conspired wired. With disease seen, I've been told, deteriorating central nervous systems like Alzheimer's. Verbally decrepit inside ciphers, these liars, peddling, meddling misers who acquire all fibers of greed, in dire need of desire indeed. I call what they pitch too weak, like 14 days of me being an umpire, predicting all their swings, while simultaneously drinking ginseng and Meyer. Don't play. Your concept's susceptible to accept sedatives. My consciousness makes you and get a large settlement. I'm one entity with strength of 20 men hungry while you hungry. Your contents ghost camp. Your concept's susceptible to accept sedatives. My consciousness makes you then get a large settlement. I'm one entity with strength of 20 men hungry while you hungry. Your contents ghost hymns. Witness imitators discussing disgusting themes, corrupting, doing vile things, means disrupting the scene. It seems to be disorienting instincts. I've seen interesting, disobedient, gangrene, fraudulent beings dissipate, ages pleasing, disorderly and dysfunctional, disturbing display in rap music, dissing and distancing, dismissing consciousness, listening will cause confusion, centering confidence by injuring eardrums, amplifying this naive nonsense. This achieves no content, this madness is constant. We need some sort of conference. Your concept's susceptible to accept sedatives. My consciousness makes you and get a large settlement. I'm one entity with strength of 20 men hungry while you hungry. Your contents goes him. Your concept's susceptible to accept sedatives. My consciousness makes you and get a large settlement. I'm one entity with strength of 20 men hungry while you hungry. Your contents goes him. My motives have transpired deep like divers. I'm a diverse inspired rhyme designer, locomotive modem. Have you heard your own music? It's absurd. Your verses on the verge to inflict wounds that aren't minor. Your complexity is easily deciphered while your brain waves go haywire, loathing and corroding as you perspire. Diverge, your time has expired. I got drive flinging you off of windshield wipers. Let's match wit and see who is wiser. Don't leave me waiting like diners. I'm a metallic and primered soul survivor, mythical, mystical, venomous viper on fire for higher ground in order to inspire some new sound. Forget battling on stage, let's duel in ciphers. I swallow words like apple cider. Your mama has ample sideburns. It's my turn to make mine squirm. I'll make your mind burn. Burn these thoughts, man. They're starting to get a headache. Maybe I should call one of my boys. Maybe I should write this down. Write it down. I should go for a jog. Maybe. I don't know. Where's my final thought? Where is it? Damn. Actually, entire capacities reflect my rhapsody, capturing my reflexes, snatching your cognitive functions with pliers rapidly. I hatch strategies and dispatch cavalries. My future empire is this world securing gravity. Tell your girl to stop grabbing me. If she requires more, let me satisfy her with the sapphire. You're losing her gradually. Dude, stop babbling. No batter. Your concept's susceptible to accept sedatives. My consciousness may sue and get a large settlement. I'm one entity with strength of 20 men hungry while you hungry. Your contents goes him. Your concept's susceptible to accept sedatives. My consciousness may sue and get a large settlement. I'm one entity with strength of 20 men hungry while you hungry. Your contents goes him. That's a trip, man. Maybe I should write this down. Mom, deep thought.
Let's be honest, no one likes to talk about the things we fear the most. To be dethroned by younger souls. You had your chance but could not hold. The way they took its toll. Driving fast, you lost control. Crash into the reality that life itself was a balance beam. That's why I'm challenging myself and anyone else who wants to hassle me. The keys you hear are from the son of man, who holds the key to majestic life. This mic, my guiding light that drugs my soul. Welcome aboard your final flight. This one just might make you believe in the fact that this is actually the time you call it quits. Words like this exist through multiple hits. You're like it's been blown out. Your crew will study it out, figure it out for yourself. Let's be honest.
Honestly thinking the world is sinking and following fools.
Let's be true.
The truth of the matter, the axe and the hammer, the slang and the grammar, the questions are ransom.
The one who carries the drum as a sword,
selling his soul.
You be you.
Last of the few to witness the fury, the judge of the jury.
Let's be honest.
Honestly thinking the world is sinking and following fools.
Let's be true.
The truth of the matter, the axe and the hammer, the slang and the grammar, the answers are scattered.
But who carries the drum as a sword,
selling his soul.
You be you.
The last of the few to witness the fury, the judge of the jury, the new breed. With a new breed, with a new breed, with a new breed, with a new breed. Casualties of a settler's war, I'ma settle the score with the predator born on the beat. But it's not complete until we drop some keys into the masterpiece re-release. Heard it before when we opened the door into the conscious realm, when the verbal sound was coming out of my mouth in front of myself. I never got caught in the great god plot. Overtracked the beat, no one attracted me into the hip-hop scene with a chance to dream aloud. Though it's not allowed, I'ma sing it proud from the inside out. Show the velocity, the touch of the marks.
Let's be honest.
Honestly thinking the world is sinking and following fools.
Let's be true.
The truth of the matter, the axe and the hammer, the slang and the grammar, the answers are Christian by the man who carries the drum with the sword, selling his soul. Last of the few, witness the jury, the new breed. Like Mansun is the new breed. Still born is the new breed. 2003, the new breed. Majestic head for the new breed. Wordseye.